Hi YouTube, this is the third episode of Sadditty Says, and today we're talking about masculine energy versus feminine energy. Now, normally, men are supposed to be more masculine and women are supposed to be more feminine, right? But these roles have been reversed, and nowadays you have more masculine females and more feminine males. And that just doesn't work because our biology did not change. So, women are naturally attracted to masculinity, and men are attracted to femininity. But if these roles are now reversed and you have more masculine women, how does this work? Well, it doesn't, because the men end up feeling emasculated and unappreciated in their own homes. I believe this started back in the 70s with feminism, and maybe even the 60s. I don't know. I wasn't born yet. But either way, feminism was a root cause of the start of this, where women wanted equal rights and they wanted the same roles as men. And guess what? We got them for the most part. But what that created was a lot of dysfunction, because you have, men wanting to do these feminine roles and the women wanting to do the masculine roles. Like, women are very career driven nowadays. They want to be the head of the household. They sometimes make the most money as the breadwinner. And then men want to stay home, or they're okay with staying home. But it doesn't work, because guess what? They don't want to be stuck babysitting. They don't want to be stay-at-home dads. They want to stay at home, but they don't want to be stay-at-home dads. So that's why the divorce rate is so high, because no one is being fulfilled in their relationship. Again, why? Because our biology has not changed. Deep down, women desire a man to lead the house and be the head of the household. And if he's lacking, we are used to picking up the slack, and therefore we are used to sitting in a masculine frame and doing masculine things. And again, then the men end up being more feminine, more emotional, and it's just a turn off to women. So again, none of this really works anymore. For instance, so as a woman, you go into a marriage, you think you're getting Heathcliff Huxtable, and then you end up with Bill Cosby. Or as the female, or as a man, you think you're getting Taraji, and you end up with Cookie Lyons, right? And you're like, how did I get here? Well, again, that's why it's good to talk about these roles before you get married or before you get involved, and figure out what type of life would you like to have together. What type of expectations do you have for each other? And I wanted to share with you something I found on Instagram, which really supports my first two videos, which I hope you watched. And this did not come from me, but I'm going to read it to you. It says, before you get married, discuss bills, parenting styles, credit, debt, religion, how to deal with family, what beliefs will be instilled in your children, childhood traumas, sexual expectations, partner expectations, financial expectations, family health history, mental health history, careers, education, political views, and whatever else comes to mind. It says, love alone is not enough. Again, this did not come from me. This is an Instagram post. So if you see them or you see it, give them a shout out. But again, this supports my first two videos on why I say you need to vet your relationships before you get too heavily involved. And this is something else that you need to add to the list as far as masculine versus feminine energy. Thank you again, and stay tuned.